been gone for a minute, but I'm back with the jump off. Hey, everybody. I am Tiffany, aka The Shy Yapper, and I am back for another video. Y'all, it has probably been about 6 months since I have recorded a Shy Yapper podcast. I am so sorry. This was supposed to be the year that I got it together, but it's okay because I'm here and we are going to hit the reset button. So, for those who don't know or who are new here, because I did get a few new subscribers, hello and welcome. Again, my name is Tiffany. I go by the Shy Yapper because I am really shy initially until I get comfortable. So I like to call it the calm before the overshare. Because once you're family, once we're good, once we're connected, I tell all my business. So, if you are new, again, welcome. If you are a returning watcher, welcome back. I know it's been a while. I've posted little stories here and there, little quick little videos, but this is kind of my first podcast episode in a while. And so I'm using a different platform than what I've used previously used. So we're trying out some new things because we really want to level up in the content creator, YouTube creator space. So, y'all, this is not going to be a really long video. This is just kind of a catch up. It's literally like 2 in the morning. It's 1:39. It's a Saturday. I have no plans. I was like, you know what? I've been meaning to do a video with you guys, catch you guys up. So what better time than the present? So here we are. So for those who are new here, because we do have some new subscribers. So essentially this is just a podcast where I come in and literally kind of just share whatever is on my mind, what's going on. It might be news, pop culture, maybe a little bit of TV, gossip, things like that, and just like the life things that are going on. So I just a quick little introduction about me. I'm a educator. I've been doing that my entire career. Aside from that, I have businesses. I really like getting in front of the camera and doing things like this. So I'm trying all the things because I do believe that while I do like working in education, I know that's not my end all be all. And so my goal is just to try the things and figure out what's best for me because a undiagnosed ADHD girly who likes to try little things. So here we are. So Shy Yapper has been around for almost 2 years now. I started it December 2025 was my very first episode. So I've had like a full season, and now this is kind of like season two of this year. So again, welcome. So I want to start, and I think this will be kind of my new segment for every episode that I do. My first segment will always be kind of celebrations, because as you know, guys, the world is crazy, and so I want to take a moment. And I know for me, like I beat up myself a lot when things don't go what I deem is going right. So I was want to start my episodes moving forward with a celebration, a win, big or small, whatever it is. So for me, I am celebrating again coming back to YouTube and this channel. Again, this is something I really do take seriously, but I have a lot going on in life. And again, undiagnosed ADHD. So I have really great intentions. I have these really great ideas. Sometimes my execution is not the strongest, just being completely honest. So I'm celebrating the fact that I'm back on. Again, it's Saturday night. I was like, I don't have any plans. I've been thinking about it. I've been writing down ideas about what I want to do, and I just hadn't come on here and done it. So I'm excited that I am back. And I've gotten a few new subscribers. I think we're at 42 now. I am on the road to my first 100 subscribers. So I did set a goal for I would like to get it to 100 subscribers by the end of August. Today's August 23rd, so I have about a week. Um, Hence another reason I want to get active and build the page because they're coming. You guys, the family's coming. So I want to make sure I have something for them when they come. And those that have been around, that have watched, shout out to you guys again, my day one A1. So I appreciate you all as well. So that's my win, is just coming back, not letting the time away kind of defeat me because I'm good about that. I'm like, okay, if something didn't work or something's not going the way I imagined or planned or wanted, I'll kind of give up and move on. So the fact that I'm back is a huge win for me. So we're going to celebrate that. So hopefully you guys can share your wins in the comments. So what's something big or small that you want to celebrate so we can celebrate with you, we can celebrate for you, we can continue to encourage and inspire one another. Share your wins in the comments, okay? All right, so guys, I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a life update because, like I said, my last Shy Yapper was about 6 months ago. It's August, so that was like February. So some big things are the things that are kind of the highlights. So since our last episode, um, I would say life has been busier than ever. So work-wise, I'm still at the same place. If you guys were here for like season one, you guys kind of know. Um, I was transitioning from one school to another. It was tough. Um, Going into 2025, 2026. So when I started this podcast, I was trying to get out of one school into another because it was really bad. But luckily I did that. So I finished my school year. My first year went really well. I would say it was successful. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This year, the start has been a butt kicker. It's been y'all. It's been tough. I am not gonna lie to you, which is probably another reason I haven't been on here because I'm exhausted. Um, but yeah, it's been a lot. This school year, it's different. Um, and I think for a lot of people, for other colleagues of mine who work in different, different schools, different districts, and things like that, it's been a tough start for a lot of people. We've had some things at my school happen, and again, the kids have been back 3 weeks. I've been back. Been back 6 weeks now because I start my contract starts in July, so I got back to work July 13th. So I've been, I've completed 6 weeks total. The kids have done three. In addition to that, my daughter is a senior, so I've been doing the senior mom stuff, from senior pictures, all of like the do's and all the things. Um, Trying not to get like too sentimental, trying to like, you know, help her with figuring out what's next. She wants to go to college, so doing the visits and signing up for testing and like as far as like SAT, ACT, things like that. So it's just a lot of things on the plate. It's an exciting time. It's a busy time for my parents. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys now because one thing I knew, but kind of being in it, and I'm still early in it, y'all. Senior year is expensive. Like it's expensive. I cannot tell you how much has already been spent. Honestly, but if I am very grateful that I do have a support system that were like, hey, what do you need? Like, let me donate to the senior fund. So that's been a big help. Because, in addition to all the just like back to school stuff that you would purchase every year, again, you've got those additional senior year things that like you don't have to like deal with every, we've got senior photos. Those are hundreds of dollars, y'all. Like you literally to do our senior photos. Sorry, y'all, that's my dog. It's like you had to pay to actually sit for the photos. Then I had to pay, you pay a deposit to like come back to look at the photos. And then when you come back, you then purchase photos. Y'all, it's a lot. At least the company that our district uses. And then you got senior fees. You got the ones that you have to pay for like graduation and stuff. Then you have to pay like this the parents of the seniors. They have like a committee, and they're asking for donations for like the fun stuff, so like the extra stuff. And then like when you volunteer, so like they had their senior sunrise breakfast. Um, so it was like, you sign up for that. You got to go get the stuff you sign up for. Y'all signed up for cups. I am not gonna lie. So went to Costco, spent $12, got 100 cups. Um, and then on top of everything, like my daughter's like in the band, so she she plays the clarinet and marching band. So she was gifted a clarinet, and so she decided to use that this year, so we didn't have to rent one. And then I was like, well, how's it going? She was like, well, it plays like a weird like whistling sound when I play a low note. I'm like, what are you talking about? So again, I wasn't in a band. I didn't play instrument. I don't know. But she was like, it like whistles. So there was something wrong. Took it to the repair shop. So they were like, yeah, we're gonna have to send it off. It's gonna take a few weeks. So then I had to rent one from them, and while this one's being repaired. And so they called me last week, and they're like, yeah, we figured out what's going on. It just needs to be resealed or whatever. Of course, that's a $350 repair, and I was like, okay. But then if you've ever looked at the price of clarinets, y'all, they're pricey. So that was like the better deal. So again, kind of like your unexpected things on top of just the senior thing. So yeah, so I was like, let me get on this YouTube, build this platform, and make some coins. So my message and my advice to anybody with children, especially if your children are like middle and high school, go ahead and start your fund. Start your senior year fund. And I joked back my daughter's like in middle school, like, oh, let me go ahead and start saving now. No, that is something I should have done. Yeah, go ahead and start saving now. Just squirrel away every little paycheck, maybe 50 to $100. Just kind of put it away. Just put it away. So you'll be prepared when senior year hits. Okay. And I'll be honest with you, this is like, I feel like we're doing pretty well because it's like my daughter doesn't drive or anything. So we don't have to worry about cars and parking and all that stuff. So I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, like, to all my parents out there, if your child is in middle school, high school, even elementary school, it is never too early to start saving for that senior fund. Okay. So that's just my little advice for you guys. Um, yeah, so other life updates. Just again, just kind of busy. Um, just I have, friends, I have family, relationship, trying to figure out what's next. For those who don't know, I do have a coaching business that I've rebranded a little bit. I've been kind of working on that. So it started off initially as like I wanted to do like social skills coaching and consulting and things like that, like working with maybe neurodivergent students, young people, to kind of help them build those social skills. Because working in a high school or working in the school system now, high school, you notice those skills are kind of lacking amongst children. Just in general, I think it's kind of I've noticed um, after the pandemic, kind of going virtual, just the reliance on technology and kids always being on like their phones or devices. They don't know how to have those conversations. So it kind of started that. Like I was like, oh, well, maybe I'll do that, like friendship coaching, social skills, and things like that. And then it kind of morphed into, well, let's focus on like executive function. So working with, again, the neurodivergent population and kind of helping them build those unspoken skills, those unlearned skills that you don't really learn in school. I did some things with that over the last year. I've done like, things like, webinars and things like that, trying to build the business, but it wasn't quite working. And I was still kind of being pulled to like the college and like career stuff. And part of working with kind of in the rebranding of the business, I really wanted to do work with like colleges and prepare them to work with students that are neurodivergent or lacking those skills, because I don't think colleges or institutions were ready. Because being K-12, we saw it first, and it was just like, okay, cool. And not to be like downing on K-12, it was a shift for us, and we're like, okay, what do we do? How do we support these students and things like that? So I was like, well, maybe colleges don't know. So it's kind of one of those things, because like in college, it's like, yeah, you're an adult, but like some people still need the support and the services. And then like literally one day I was having a conversation. I want to say it was with my boyfriend, and he said something about I'm always like he said something, and it kind of sparked just that I'm always everything I do. I kind of like I'm a helper. And it was something he said, and I promise you, I was driving home because I was out of town, and I was like driving back home from spending the weekend with him, and I was like, I want to do something working with. Oh, you know what it was? He said that working with um under like lower income families and things like that is kind of really my passion, because where I am now, it's more of an affluent area. And I like it, but like my heart is really towards the um, those on a lower socioeconomic path, like your Title I schools and things like that. I feel like sometimes those populations, they don't know. Um, they need the support a little bit more than those who have. And again, we know there's data to support that. So I was literally driving back home, and I was like, I really do like working with that population of like your first gen, your the people who maybe don't have all the access for that. So then I said, well, and I've always enjoyed the college and career readiness aspects. So I was like, well, what if I shift my business to focus on college access and readiness coaching? So still working with my neurodivergent populations, along with my first gen, or just those who don't have the knowledge, and kind of teaching them, hey, this is what you need to do. This is, because there's some things that those with access and means, they know things, like even from like the classes to take. So it's like a lot of times people will like start thinking about college like your junior year, but depending on where you want to go, what you want to do, you should start thinking about it in middle school, if not elementary school. So things like that. So I'm restructured my business. So now I'm a college access and readiness coach and consultant. So I work with both the families and students and families along with institutions, to support, again, both my neurodivergent, um, first gen families and just those who just need the knowledge, who don't know, you don't know what you don't know. So that's kind of where I'm shifting. So I'm kind of working on that. I'm working on my first webinar for September, because the school year is like officially kicked off. And by then it'll have kicked off for most places. I know here in Georgia, like again, our kids went back beginning of August. So that's really exciting. I'm really happy. I really feel like this is a calling. And if I'm being completely honest, the goal is to transition out of the K 12 and to do this full time. So that will be my big focus for the rest of 26 going into the end of the school year. Because I really do feel like professionally, I'm in a big transition. Again, there's a lot of transition in my life. Again, my daughter's finishing high school, trying to me figure out professionally what's next because I've been doing this for my current position for 14 years. I've done all levels. Um, there's not a lot of places for me to go. Like district level, it's like two people that do what I do at the district. So it's like, yeah, they're not going anywhere. So it's kind of one of those things, kind of figuring out what's next. And y'all, I will be completely just honest and transparent. It's hard working in education. Like it is tough, and I don't know how much longer I got it in me. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Um, so yeah, so just figuring out what's next. So those are kind of my big, like updates. So a lot going on. So I'm again excited to be back to share with you guys. Hopefully you guys are in the comments. You guys share with me what's going on with you. Let's catch up. Let's build this community, and grow together. So I'm really excited. All right. And the last thing I'm going to share with you guys is my bingo update. So, again, if you are new here I actually did this last year. So I've done it again this year. Instead of setting like just regular goals, or instead of doing like a vision board for my year, I created a bingo card. I think I want to say I saw it on TikTok like back in 2024 going into 2025. So I did it last year where I created a bingo card. It was a 5 by 5, so I had 24 goals in a free space. And when I hit bingo, I got to reward myself. And actually, I just purchased my reward for last year, like a month ago. So originally I was gonna buy myself a Coach bag, but I ended up on Instagram seeing this company called Bonnie Boni. These are really cute purses. They're a little less. They weren't as expensive as like it's a really design. It's like this really cute hat purse. I get so many compliments on it. I'm probably gonna buy another one. That might be my next, like when I get bingo this year. That might be my prize to myself. Because I'm the type of girl I need a treat. I'm very competitive and I like treats. So why not? And I'm very goal oriented and I need a way to kind of motivate myself. So anyway, so for those who don't know, so again, I am that was my thing. So for 2026, I decided to do the bingo again. I'm trying to pull over. And so my word for 2026 is thrive. So that is my word for 2026. All right, and so my goals, um a few of them were launch my second book, which I did. It's actually on Amazon. I wanted to declutter and organize and donate to an organization. Learn to double dutch was a goal of mine. Take some sort of class. Host a live webinar. Um, take 5 trips. Plan an outing with my friends. Uh, a present one paid professional development workshop. Um, take a family photo. Host an event. Have a spa trip. Post 5 YouTube videos. and then some other things. So it's kind of a mix of personal and professional. Actually, so yeah, so we have got to update the bingo cards. So far, I have in 2026, I have launched a book number two. It's called The Calm Achiever. So center, align, lighten, and move. So that's an acronym. And the book provides strategies for different areas um, and how to remain calm as a student. So really excited about that. Um, so host a live webinar. I've done that again with my business, Amity. Um, I'm getting ready to host my next one in September. Join a women's civic or organization. So that one's new. So we have done that, and I am really excited to like share that I actually joined my local junior league. So I just started that this fall. So I'm really excited about that. I'm really happy. So it was an opportunity for me to give back to my community and to meet a just like-minded women to expand my social circle because I love my friends, but my friends are busy. I'm busy too, but just to expand my circle a little bit because my circle's kind of small. Let's see, 5 trips. I don't know if I've taken 5 yet. So I know I've done Charleston. I've been to, huh, I think I've done 3. So I've done Charleston. I've been to Chicago this year. I've gone to Louisville, Kentucky. That was fun. I took my boyfriend there for his birthday. Um, I don't think we've hit 5 yet. Savannah's kind of that's like my second home. Augusta's kind of like my third home. So yeah, I would say we're at 3 of the 5 right now. So now we do have a cruise planned for later in the year, the end of the year. So that would be 4. So I guess I have to find one more place to go. So I may do a day trip or something somewhere. So we're almost there. Plan an outing with friends. So I will say I have done that. So I have to mark that off on my bingo card. So I planned a end of summer sunset soiree. So I wanted to get my friends together. I was like, I miss you guys. We haven't seen each other. And so I planned a just a night out, dinner, cocktails at a rooftop because I love a rooftop. I'm a rooftop girly. And so it was supposed to be 6 of us. Ended up being 2 of us, but that still counts because I did all the reaching out. I made the reservations. We ended up changing to like 2 different restaurants. I did it all. So it counts. So I'm going to count it. Um, I also, let's see, I've also gone on my doctor's appointments, like check. I've created an additional income stream, check. So those are kind of my big ones right now. So I'm almost close to my first bingo. Um, so I'm almost. So I can get across. I just need to do something I'm afraid to do and have a staycation. So if I do that, I'll get my first bingo going across. And then if I one of my money goals, if I hit my money goal, then I'll get one going diagonally. So I'm very, very close to a bingo. And again, my prize is I'm gonna buy another Vonnie purse because the one I have is really cute and I get lots of compliments on it. So I think probably the next goal I will probably hit. I want to take a class. I think that's the next one I'm gonna strive for. There's a couple classes I'm interested in. I want to do Pilates just because I've never done it. Um, I want to do like take like a DJ class. Like I've seen those because this is Atlanta. Everything is you do something and you sip. I've seen like DJ classes you can take, or I want to do like one of those rug making classes. So those are kind of like the things I want to do. So hopefully I can do that relatively soon, and a swim class because I still need to learn how to swim. So there's that. So that's kind of my update on my bingo card. So guys, share your goals in the comments. I want to hear what are you working on for 2026. We are more than halfway done, but there's still lots of time left to make some big things happen. So I would love to hear what you guys are working on, what your goals are. How can we help you? Again, we want to root for you. We want to cheer for you. We want to, help you, hold you accountable for your goals, and do all the things. Okay. All right, guys. So that is it for the Shy Yapper season 2, episode 2. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to do all the things like comment, subscribe, hype this up, share it out. Get in those comments. We want to hear from you. I want to hear your wins. I want to hear what you're up to, what you're working on. If you're new here, say hey. If you're returning, again, just kind of catch us up. Tell us what's going on in those comments. I will catch you guys in the next video. Have a great one.